Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Chaucer Classes. My dear students, today I am going to start the new chapter Quadratic Equation of Class 10 SSLC Karnataka State Board. I am Shafisal here. It's my pleasure to help all the students to face for the upcoming board exam and score more. Dear students, I just want to tell few important things related to this chapter Quadratic Equation. Okay, before we could go for this chapter, please analyze one few basic important things related to this chapter. The very important thing, from which are the areas the examiner can ask you the questions. Since as per the new blueprint or else the new pattern of the SSLC board exam, as per the latest news, this year you are going to face from mathematics 40 marks questions. All are objective type questions. That is nothing but multiple choice questions. So now the thing will comes from which chapter how many marks questions can come. This is a very important part which you need to understand. I'm right? From which chapter how many questions we can expect. Yeah. So yeah. So I am going to give you that solution later on. I'll let you know, okay, approximately from which chapter how many questions you can expect for your upcoming board exam. I'll give you the solution for that shortly. Now, very important is point number one. Here we have three types of equations. One is called as linear equation. Okay, you can get a question based on this. And second part is pure quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation. And the third part is affected quadratic equation. Affected quadratic equation. So these are the three topics what you need to understand. Linear equation means an equation which involves a variable whose highest degree is 1. For an example, let me take ax plus b is equals to 0, in which, as you can see, in the place of a, where a and b, we call them as coefficients. We call them as coefficients or constants, and x is variable. And x is variable. Variable means unknown. As you can see in this ax plus b example, let me take 2x plus 3 is equals to 0, where a value is plus 2, b value is plus 3, and here x is variable. Here the power of x, that is the highest degree of x, highest power, or we can say as highest degree of x is 1. If nothing is there upon x, we have to assume 1 is there. If the highest degree is 1, then such type of equation we called as linear equation. Here ax plus b we call it as standard form. Okay, the standard form of an linear equation is ax plus b, and the highest degree of linear equation is 1. You should not forget these 2 points. Okay, here examiner can expect, he can ask you the question based on this. Either he can ask you the standard form or he can ask you the highest degree of linear equation. Highest degree of linear equation, he won't say highest degree, sometimes he will just call that as degree. What is the degree of linear equation? The degree or highest degree of linear equation is 1. Pure quadratic equation is ax square plus b is equals to 0. Similarly, here x is variable, here x is variable, and highest degree of pure quadratic equation is 2. And affected quadratic equation standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where where a comma b comma c we call it as coefficients or constants, and again x is variable. You can see here x power 2 is also there and x power 1 is also there in this equation. But here out of this 2, which is the highest degree? Here highest degree is 2. Out of 2 and 1, highest degree is 2. So affected quadratic equation highest degree is 2. And remember, affected quadratic equation is also called as quadratic equation. Affected quadratic equation is also called as quadratic equation. Sometimes you may expect a question like this: write the standard form of quadratic equation. So what is the standard form of quadratic equation? That is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now, let me discuss which are the types of questions can come from the following what we have discussed till now. Yeah, affected quadratic equation is nothing but an equation which involves a variable whose highest degree is both 1 and 2. Example, you can see ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. We can see here the highest degree of pure affected quadratic equation, it has 2 as well as it has 1. Here nothing is there means we should assume 1 is there. We have to assume 1 is there. In any equation, if highest degree is 2 as well as 1 both, then such equation is called as affected quadratic equation or quadratic equation. Got it? But in pure quadratic equation also you can see ax square plus c is equals to 0. Let me say ax square plus c equals 0. Here also 2 is there. The difference between pure quadratic equation and affected quadratic equation is here the highest degree is only 2. The highest degree is only 2. But here highest degree you can see both 2 and 1. But we consider only 2. Understood? Is this clear? Okay. Now, what which are the types of questions we can expect from the following what we have discussed now? Very simple. I'm showing you. The first question you can expect this: the standard form of linear equation is dash. You can get any of the options, but you know very well what you have to write. Again, the standard form of pure quadratic equation is dash. Third, the standard form of, he won't ask affected, he will give you quadratic equation. The standard form of quadratic equation is dash. Number 2, the roots of linear equation, the roots of linear equation is dash. Next, the roots of pure quadratic equation is dash. Next, the roots of quadratic equation or affected quadratic equation is dash. Okay. Now let me fill the answers for this. The standard form of linear equation is, you can write as ax plus b, or sometimes you can say ax plus c is equals to 0. The standard form of pure quadratic equation is ax square plus c is equals to 0. The standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. The roots of linear equation, if we solve linear equation we get only one answer. If we get only one answer, it is called as one root. Root means final answer. Here x power is 1, so we get only one root. How many roots we get? Only one root. If in pure quadratic equation x to the power is 2, it means we get two roots. We get two roots. In quadratic equation also we get two roots, because highest degree is 2, so we get two roots. Is this clear? Sorry? Root means answer, final answer. If you solve any question, you get no x is equals to plus 2 or x is equals to minus 1 something, right? We get two answers, no of x. Yeah, this is called as root. Root means answer of x. Answer of x is called as root. Understood? We have one chapter polynomials, but it has got deleted for you. In that we called as zeros. Answers are called as zeros of the polynomial. Understood? We have different names, man, for everything. Okay, any doubts? Concept is clear. The question you can expect in this, that is the formula, or we can say, let me say, the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula, okay, is dash. What is the quadratic formula? So, a square plus b plus c is equals to 0, correct? This is the quadratic formula, no? Very good. The quadratic formula is x is equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Correct, no, children? Is this correct? No? Huh? Divided by 4. What quadratic formula? X is equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Yes? Is it correct? Okay, very good. Now let me to give some options to you. Let me see. Option A, x is equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Option B, x equals minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Option C, x is equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Option D, x equals minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Which is the correct answer in this? But in exam, he won't give all options correct. He will give only one option only correct, not all four. Huh? Yes? In this, tell me any answer, man. Option A. Mashallah. See here. Minus b plus excuse me, minus b plus or minus root of 4 b square minus 4ac. This divide is only for this much, not for minus b. There is no minus b divide. In this case, this is only here, only till here. It is not for minus 4ac. Here, root is there for only b square minus 4ac. But in this minus b, yes, it is minus b plus or minus root of b square whole divided by 2a. Not only divide is for b square minus 4ac or for minus b. Understood? This divide is not only till here, it should be whole divided. Then my answer is correct. What I have written here. Then this makes the difference. How you are understanding formulas. Everyone knows the formulas, but please try to learn how to write the formula. Got it? Understood? Right? So what is the quadratic formula? X equals whole divided by 2a. Is it correct? Okay, very good. Yes, this is the final answer. And next, let me take the next question here. Question number 8. Uh, the roots of the quadratic equation, the roots of the quadratic equation depends upon dash. See children, roots of the quadratic equation means, see here. Example, let me say 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is equals to 0. We have this equation. Okay. 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is equals to 0. We have this equation. You take any of the method, maybe factorization or completing square method or formula method, you solve by any number of methods. Any number of methods you can use. Okay. Then finally we get some answer of x. Finally we, excuse me, mute your mic. Mute your mic. So here we get two answers of x, right? Now this answers depends upon which value. This is the question. The roots of the quadratic equation, these roots, these two values of x depends upon what? Yes? See children, the roots means the final answer. Whatever we get the final answer, this final answer depends upon, we call that as discriminant. Yeah. The roots of the quadratic equation depends upon discriminant. Sometimes in options they may give you discriminant is denoted by the symbol delta. This symbol. This symbol is called as delta. Don't forget. This is called as delta. Or sometimes we use the symbol small letter d or capital letter D. Both are discriminant. And here discriminant delta, the formula is b square minus 4ac. Sometimes they may give you the answer depends upon dash. The options can be either discriminant or it may be b square minus 4ac. Both are one in the same. So the roots of the quadratic equation depends upon b square minus 4ac. Should not forget it. Any doubts? Concept concept is clear? Very good. Okay. Next question. Hmm, let me see the next question. Let me say this is question number 9. Yeah. Question number 9. Let me to think. See, this all I'm giving from my own. Okay. The roots of the quadratic equation depends upon we have done right. Yeah. One. Next question is if if mm, not if, I'll give the table. From the table the question can be derived in any form. Okay. Let me say the table is discriminant. Let me say here discriminant, and here nature of the root. Nature of the root. We know discriminant means b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac is called as discriminant. If discriminant, let me say delta, if delta is greater than 0, what is the nature? If delta is less than 0, or if delta is equals to 0, what is the nature? If delta is greater than 0, the nature of the root is root, roots are real and distinct. Roots are real and distinct. If it is less than 0, then roots are imaginary. Then roots are imaginary. Then root, if is equals to 0, we call them as roots are real and equal. Roots are real and equal. Okay, children, since this is your multiple choice questions, you can expect even one question, one more question based on this. Let me say if delta is greater than 0, let me say if delta is less than 0, and here delta is equals to 0, then what is the nature of the graph? If delta is equals to 0, then the nature of the graph will be like this. This is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. Be careful with the nature of the graph. They can ask you even the nature of this. If delta is equals to 0, then we get the nature of the graph like this. This is called as parabola, U curve. It should not be V. It will come in the form of U. Okay, U curve. Okay, here you can see this parabola. This line is called as parabola. This parabola curve touches the x-axis at one point. This is called as exactly 0. This is called as exactly 0. Understood? If delta is greater than 0, if delta is greater than 0, the nature of the graph will be like this, above x-axis. This will be above x-axis. Should not forget it. If delta is less than 0, then the parabola curve will come below x-axis. If it is coming below x-axis means less than 0. As you know that this is 0, right? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, right? Yeah. If any value, if it comes below 0, all are negative, no? This is 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Can you remember? Yeah. If it is negative, that is called as less than 0. If it is positive, then it is called as greater than 0. If it is touching exactly at x-axis, that is called as is equals to 0. Any doubts? Sorry? See here. Can you see the first curve? Where it is? It is above x-axis. It is above x-axis. So greater than 0. You can see the curve down. It is below x-axis. It is less than 0. Here you can see the curve. It is touching exactly at x-axis. So is equals to 0. Did you- Yeah, you can see the parabolic curve. If it is more than 0 or above x-axis, if it is above x-axis greater than 0, below x-axis less than 0 is equals to 0 means if it is exactly touching the x-axis, then we call it as is equals to 0. Sometimes they, yeah, they will give you the nature of this and they may ask you what is the nature of this graph. Understood? They may give you this, they may give you this graph and they may ask you below to write the nature of this or write the roots of this graph. You can say roots are real and equal, right? Here what you can say? In this case, you can say roots are real and distinct, greater than 0. No, greater than 0. So roots are real and distinct. And here roots are imaginary. Here roots are equal. Here roots are real and equal. Any doubts? Understood? Yeah. And after that, you may get some statement based problems. You may get some statement based problems. They will give you the statement. You have to make the equation. You have to make the equation. And here, yeah, problems means not summon. I'll show you. Don't worry. We'll solve some problems also. Don't worry. You understood, right? Till here, have you all understood? Yeah. So this is what your actual chapter. Okay. Just a minute. Yes, children. Let me continue. Now let me talk to my yes. What happened? Okay. Yeah. Sorry. ಓಕೆ. ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ? ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥವಾಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಫೈನ್. ಓಕೆ. Now take down the first problem. Take down the first problem. Question number one. Question number 1. The solutions the solutions for the equations the solutions for the equations x plus y is equals to 10 and x minus y is equals to 2 are are option A, x is equals to 6, y is equals to 4, x is equals to 6 and y is equals to 4. Option B, x is equals to 4, y is equals to 6. Option C, x is equals to 7, y is equals to 3. Option D, x is equals to 9 and y is equals to 2. Okay, okay, fine. See, children, now I'll just show you the method how you have to solve the problems. Most of you will start using elimination method or substitution method or any of the following. Am right? But here no need to choose any of the, yeah, no need to choose any of the methods and solve and waste your time. I'll just give you the clue how we have to solve this. First equation is x plus y is equals to 10. This is my first equation. Similarly, the second equation is x minus y is equals to 2. This is my second equation. First, you assume option A. Put the value of x and y here in LHS side. You should get the answer 10. If you get answer 10, you put the value of x and y here, you should get 10 in equation 1. Again, same x and y value put in equation 2, there also you should get the final answer as 2. Here you can see the LHS, in this LHS is, I mean the RHS is 10 and here RHS is 2. Now I will choose the value of x is 6 and y is equals to 4. Let me to put in both the equations, equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, I'm going to put this in equation 1 as well in equation 2. Here x value is 6 plus y value is 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Yes, I'm getting answer as 10. You put x value 6 minus y value 4. 6 minus 4 is what? 2. We're getting 2 here. Yes. If we add 6 plus 4, we get 10. Yes. So option A is correct answer. So option A, x is equals to 6 and y is equals to 4 is the correct answer. Understood? ಹಾ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ವೈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದು ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 6 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4 ಅಂತ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಏನಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 6 ಅಂತ, ವೈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 4 ಅಂತ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥವಾಯ್ತಾ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 6 ವೈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 4 ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? 10 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು? 10 ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಆರ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆರಡು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ವೈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ನಮಗೆ 2 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎಸ್, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 6 ಅಂಡ್ ವೈ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 4. Child, this question has already appeared in the year July. Not last year, July 2018. Sorry? No, this is from your quadratic equation. Here the word is called as roots, solutions. Yeah, you can see, you can, some questions are there, you cannot tell, you cannot expect also this question belongs to either pair of linear equation or quadratic equation. Why? Because this both the chapters, and even you take your chapter polynomials, these all three chapters are interconnected with each other. Sometimes so many questions are there, you can from your pair of linear equation statement based problems, let you take, they have taken the question from pair of linear equation, but you have to solve by using quadratic equation method. You will get such type of equations also. Got it? ಹಾ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇದು pair of linear equation the quadratic, yeah, that's what said. Some problems are there. My screen is not visible. Okay, now I hope it is visible. You can try. Yeah. Next question, take down. Next question. One root of the equation. You want me to explain one more time? Okay. See here. 1 minute. See, children. So many have not got their basic syllabus also. I mean to say that they have not got in their schools the basic revision what they need to get. Understood? And in some schools still the syllabus also has not got covered. Yeah. So we cannot say like someone may understand very fast or someone may understand little bit slow. We have all types of students. We need to go. Huh? They will give question paper from hand. You write the answer from your fingers. Ah. Now let me answer this from our mind. See here. So what is the first equation? X plus y is equals to 10. Let me say this is our equation 1. Okay, child? Now in this what is LHS? Here LHS is x plus y, correct? And what is the RHS? RHS is 10, correct? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 10 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್? ಹಾ. ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆರ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ 10 ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು 10 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದೇನ್ ಬರ್ದಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಂತ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, it's not like we have to write this, substitute this, and we have to write the answer. No, you can directly see here x plus y. He said no. 6 plus 4 10. Yes, we are getting x minus y. You can see what is x minus y. 6 minus 4 is 2. Yes, it's just like your mind calculation. Here I'm showing you these all steps, but you no need to write these all steps. These all are like just see the question and tell the answer. But here I'm just simplifying how to solve. Okay. So x plus y. X value is 6 plus y value is 4. What is 6 plus 4? 10. Correct? So now what answer I got? 10. Here what is the RHS answer? 10. Both are matching? Yes. Sometimes equation 1 can match, equation 2 may not match. That is also a problem. Be careful. You have to try even with. I'll tell you. Once if the type of sums we solve, no, I'll just show you. I'll show you even option B is why not the answer. I'll tell you no. X minus y is equals to 2. Let me say this is equation 2. Correct? So what is x? 6 minus what is y? 4. What is 6 minus 4? 2. We got here 2 answer. Here what is RHS 2? Yes. So this is correct. But why equation option B is not correct? I will tell you. What is the value of x? 4 plus what is value of y? 6. 4 plus 6? 10. So what is the final answer we should get? 10. It is matching. Yes. Now come back to x minus y is equals to 2. What is x? 4. Plus what is y? 6. In in 4, can you subtract 6? No, means minus 6 minus 4 is 2. We are getting minus 2, but we should plus 2. So option B is not the correct answer. Like this it happens. That's what I said you. Sometimes one equation is correct, but the other equation may go wrong. Be careful with that. But sometimes yeah, many of them will see 10 we got, okay, yeah, that one is the correct answer. They won't try even with option 2. Understood? Understood, children? Very good. You don't need to do this all yeah, you don't need to do this all calculations. Directly straightforward you may get the answers. Okay, but here you should not forget to write option as well the question number and option. But here we are solving the same respective question, so I'm not writing. But in exam you should write like this. Means actually you're not supposed to write also since you're getting the OMR sheet. OMR sheet means this is the here they will write question number. Here option A, option B like this round mark. You have to shade. Option A is correct answer. No, just you have to shade A. For question number A. Now sometimes what happens, maybe option B is correct answer. You cannot write like this caught, and here you cannot draw like this. You cannot shade. Once if you have shade, that is final. That is not evaluated. Only one time. That's it. Do or die, whatever it is. Just you have to tick. Once if you have ticked something and your other friend is telling, or you have thought like this is the correct answer, you cannot overwrite, or you cannot scratch, or you cannot erase. Whatever you wrote first, that is your final. So beautiful, right? Okay, very good. And the next question is, mm, okay, take down. If the discriminant, if the discriminant of quadratic equation, if the discriminant of quadratic equation b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, if the discriminant of quadratic equation b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, comma, then the roots are dash. Option A, real and distinct. Option B, roots are equal. Option C, no real roots. Option D, roots are unequal. Roots are unequal and irrational. So what is the correct answer? Option option D. Option B is the correct answer. That is roots are equal. Correct now? Because you can see nature of the root is equals to 0. That is the reason. Any doubts? Understood the question? Very good. Keep it up. Great. Awesome. Okay. No, no problem. Now let me solve one more problem, children. Very simple. The roots are, the roots of the equation, let me say quadratic equation. I don't want to make you confused. Okay. The roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx is equals to 0 are dash. Option A, 0 comma minus b by a, 0 comma minus b by a. Option B, 0 comma plus b by a, 0 comma plus b by a. Option C, plus b by a comma minus b by a. Option D, minus b by a comma minus b by a. Yeah, it is there two only, no? Ax square plus bx. You can see there. First question. What is the question? Did I say quadratic equation there? So please read the question first. I said only equation there, not quadratic equation. Okay. Very good. Now can you tell me the answer? Can you tell me the answer for this? The roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx equals 0 are. What is the roots of this equation? Tell me fast. First of all, did you understood what is the question? By the way, did you understood the question? What is the question? He is asking you to find the roots. Roots means what? You have to find the value of x. Correct? So your question is what? Ax square plus bx is equals to 0. We have to find the value of x, right? Yeah. In x square and x, we can take x as common. See, we have two methods. I'm showing you both the methods. Okay. X is common. So what is left out? Ax plus b is equal to 0. Correct? Understood? From ax ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದೇ ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಚೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಇದು ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ಓಕೆ, we have taken x common. So what is left out? Ax plus b. Children, do you have any doubts with this? Tell me soon. Any of you have got doubt with this step? Everyone have understood, right? The step what I have written. Yeah. Now x into ax plus b equals 0. It means x value will be 0 and even ax plus b value also will be equal to 0. Understood? We can split this. Now we want x value. So already I got one x value. The x value is 0. This is confirmed. Now I want one more root. So what I will do, ax is equals to plus b come this side, it becomes minus b. So x equals minus b by a. So this is my one more root. So the final answer is option A, 0 comma minus b by a is the correct answer. Understood? Yeah, as you can see here, as you can see here, ax square plus bx is equals to 0. Here we can see x square and here is x. X square means we have two times of x and x. All in this x square, I have taken one time of x common. From this x square as well as from this x, I have taken one time of x common. After I have taken one time of x common, so what is left out? A. From x square already one time of x is out, so one time of x will be here, plus b. I am writing only b, I am not writing x. Why? Because already x is out, that is equals to 0. Now this one time of x also equal to 0 and even this ax plus b also is equals to 0. This x equals 0, ax plus b equals 0. Already we got one root, so x is 0. I want x, so I am taking this x from one side, rest of the terms I am shifting to the other side. In the RHS side you can see 0 is there. 0 means nothing, leave it. Plus b comes this side, it becomes minus b. We want x, so let it be x as it is. This a will cross multiply, it becomes divided by a. So we can say that x is equals to minus b by a. So you can see option A, the roots of the equation are 0 comma minus b by a. Any doubt? Sorry, what minus b into a? Plus b comes to the RHS side, it becomes minus b. A into x, it is multiplied. If you have to bring to the RHS side, it becomes divided by a. Got it? Understood? Is this clear? Yeah. Just a minute. Next question. You understood, right? These steps? Okay. Now take down the next question, number 4. Children, are you understanding these steps? Hmm. Very good. Question number 4. If 4x is equals to 81 by x, comma, then the value of x is option A minus 4.5, option B plus or minus 4.5. Option C, 4.5. Option D, plus or minus 0.45. Yes. See, we want x value, right? Now what we do here, simple. 4x is equals to 81 by x. I want x value. So I'll take x here, 4 I will bring down. So this x, if it multiply here, x in will become x square is equals to 81 divided by 4. 4 will comes down. 4 and 81 will not get cancelled. So what we do, can you please mute your mic? Mute your mic. X square is equals to 81 by 4. X is equals to x square. If this square come to the RHS side, it becomes plus or minus root. Plus or minus root of entire RHS. What is entire RHS? 81 by 4. So x is equals to entire root of 81 by 4. This root is there for numerator as well for denominator. Then x is equals to plus or minus square root of 81. 9 nines are 81 by square root of 4. 2 twos are 4. 9 and 2 will not get cancelled. So we can say here 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. In 9, 8 goes means remainder is 1. Remainder is 1. So if we keep point, we can take 1 0. Now 2 fives are 10. So the value of x is plus or minus 4.5. This is our correct answer. So option B, plus or minus 4.5. Understood? Very good. Next, take down the next question. Okay, got it? Yeah. Now, once again, okay, I'll once again explain you. Take down this question. If 4a is equals to 36 by a, then the value of a is, can you tell me now? Quick, same method. What? Yeah, 9. Are you sure? Wrong, wrong, wrong. I will show you the correct answer. See here. 4a is equals to 36 by a. We want a. A, yeah, 4a is equals to 36 by a. We want a. So a you bring this side. A into a become a square is equals to 36 by 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 nines are 36. So a square is equals to 9. We want a. If square come this side, it becomes plus or minus root of 9. So a is equals to plus or minus square root of 9 is 3. So here the options are option A plus or minus 9, option B plus or minus 3, option C plus 3, option D minus 3. Got it? Be careful with this type of simple mistakes. Now you understood? Someone has asked me the before some. Now you understood with this problem? Yeah. That is what the simple mistakes you people can do. Avoid such type of mistakes. Okay? Understood? Very good. Now, next question. Very easy and simple question. Let me see who will answer this. The roots of a quadratic equation, I'll just write as QE. You have to understand. It is quadratic equation. The roots of the quadratic equation 2k square minus 2k minus 5 is equals to 0, comma, when the values of the coefficient when the values of the coefficient a, b and c are being substituted are being substituted in the formula R. R. Option A. Option A. K is equals to minus of minus 2 plus or minus root of minus 2 whole square minus 4 into 2 into 5, the whole divided by 2. Option B, K is equals to minus 2 plus or minus root of minus 2 whole square minus 4 into 2 into minus 5 whole divided by 2 into 2. Option C, K is equals to minus of minus 2 plus or minus root of minus 2 square minus 4 into 2 into minus 5 whole divided by 2 into 2. Option D, K is equals to 2 plus or minus whole root of 4 into 2 into 5 whole divided by 2 into 2. Mm. You, under, you understood the question? You understood the question? In the 2k square minus 2k minus 5 is equals to 0. Here the value of A is plus 2, value of B is minus 2, value of C is minus 5. So we have the formula that is A is equals to minus B plus or minus root of B square minus 4AC whole divided by 2A. This is a quadratic formula. Here be careful, I have not written x because here k is variable, so you should write k. If x is variable, you should write x. Understood? So just asking you, if you substitute this coefficients ABC in the formula, how it will be? Simple, k is equals to formula minus, b value is minus 2, so we write in bracket minus 2 plus or minus root of b value is minus 2 whole square minus 4 into a value is plus 2, a value is plus 2 and c value is minus 5 whole divided by 2 into a value is plus 2. Just a minute. Yeah. So which is the correct answer? Minus of minus 2 plus or minus root of minus 2 whole square 4 into 2 into minus 5 divided by 2 into 2. Which answer is matching with this? Yes, very good. Option C. Any doubts? Very good. Next question. Question number? Yeah. Down or up? Down or up? Then you are telling down. Hmm. Take down. Copied. Okay. Shall we proceed down? Okay. This is question number. Okay. Take down question number 7. Question number 7. If a square is equals to b square plus c square, comma, then c is given by, option A plus or minus root of b square plus a square, option B plus or minus root of a square plus b square, option C plus or minus root of a square, plus or minus root of a minus b, then option D plus or minus root of a square minus b square. What is the correct answer? See here, what is the question? He is asking you to find the value of c. So here what we can say, a square is equals to b square plus c square. We want c, right? So keep entire c term as it is. Rest of the terms shift to the other side. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು, ಸಿ ಬೇಕು. ಸಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ओके, हमारे को सी चाहिए तो सी हम इधर ही रखेंगे, सी स्क्वायर. तो बी स्क्वायर को इधर शिफ्ट करेंगे, तो ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर इधर आने से क्या होगा, माइनस बी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू, करेक्ट ना. So a square plus b square comes this side, it becomes minus b square is equals to c square. Now I want only c. So let me say c square is equals to a square minus b square. We want c. C is equals to square come this side, it becomes plus or minus square root of a square minus b square. So what is the correct answer? Option D, plus or minus root of a square minus b square. Any doubt? Yeah. Once more. What is the given equation, man? A square is equals to b square plus c square. Now what they are asking you to find, हमारे को क्या चाहिए इसमें, c वैल्यू होना है. तो c वैल्यू होना है तो क्या करना है, तो c के टर्म को उधर ही रखिए, रेस्ट ऑफ द टर्म्स को ऑपोजिट साइड में शिफ्ट करेंगे. तो ए स्क्वायर इधर ही रखिए, प्लस बी स्क्वायर इधर आने से क्या होगा, माइनस बी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू सी स्क्वायर. अब एक काम करेंगे, जस्ट इंटरचेंज करेंगे, सी स्क्वायर को इधर लेंगे, एल एच एस को आर एच एस में शिफ्ट करेंगे. जस्ट आई एम चेंजिंग द प्लेसेस, दैट इज सी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर. अब हमारे को सी चाहिए, वी वांट द वैल्यू ऑफ सी, राइट. Yeah, we want the value of c. So c is equals to square come this side, it becomes plus or minus root of a square minus b square. Got it? Understood? Good. Next question. Let me say question number 8. Question number 8. I think you people can try this problem. Value of x, value of x in the equation, value of x in the equation px square plus qx plus r is equals to 0 is. Can you tell me the value of x in this? Value of x in this equation. Let me say option A, minus p plus or minus root of p square minus 4pq divided by 2p. Option B, minus q plus or minus root of q square minus 4pr divided by 2p. Option C, minus q plus or minus root of r square minus 4pq whole divided by 2r. Option D, minus q plus or minus root of p square minus 4pq whole divided by 2q. You have to use your quadratic formula. You have to use your quadratic formula. Find the value of x. Option Option B. Yes, very good, children. Yes, very good. See, you people are so intelligent, and then why you want coaching? I'm not getting. Okay, people are telling so quick answers, right? Then why you want coaching? Already you people are experts. I'm not getting. Right, children? Yeah. Px square plus qx plus r is equals to 0. In this, the value of a is plus p, the value of b is plus q, and the value of r is plus r only. Please mute your mics. Here x is variable, so we write x is equals to minus b plus or minus root of minus b whole square. Sorry, x equals minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. This is our quadratic formula. Now x is equals to formula minus what is the value of b? Q. Right? B is q I'll substitute plus or minus root of, what is the value of b? Q. B square means q square minus 4 into value of a is p, value of b c is r. Sorry, not r equals r, that is c. C value is r. Correct, no? Whole divided by 2 into value of a is p. Correct? Understood? So minus q plus or minus, if you want you can write like this, minus q plus or minus root of q square minus 4pr divided by 2p. Correct, my children? Option B. See, you people are so intelligent, right? See how quick you are telling the answers. Really, it's very great to see such students. Correct, no? Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me try another two sums. I'm solving man all the types. Don't worry. Yeah. Next question. For the equation, for the equation 143 is equals to x square minus 1, comma, find the value of x. Can you tell me the answer for this quick? For the equation 143 equals x square minus 1, find the value of x. Yeah, that's what I said you earlier only. You people are so intelligent. I don't know why you people want coaching. Correct, Nachin? See here, 143 is equals to x square minus 1. We want x, so keep x value as it is. Rest of the term shift to the other side. So 143 minus 1 comes this side, it becomes plus 1 is equals to x square. Then x square is equals to 143 plus 1 is 144. X is equals to, because we want x not x square, so square come this side, it becomes plus or minus root of 144. X equals plus or minus 12, 12 is a 144. So final answer is plus or minus 12. Correct, no? Uh, if they give option A 12 and option B plus or minus 12, you take 12. Correct, no child? If they give option A 12 and option B if they give plus or minus 12, see 12 you got, no? Yes, option A 12. No, no, you told 12 is the answer, no? See, child, so many sums I have done till now. How can you forget? Next question. Let me see this question. If r square is equals to l square plus d square, then the expression of d is, then the expression of d is, I means d value they are asking. Expression of d is nothing but the value of d they are asking. Can you tell me the value of d? Yes. What is the answer? Root l square minus r. Yes, child. Very good, children. I don't know why you are watching. Many people are so intelligent. Correct, no, child? See here. R square is equal to L square plus D square. We want D. So keep D as it is. Rest of the term shift to the other side. It becomes R square plus L square come this side minus L square is equals to D square. If you get confused, interchange. D square equals R square minus L square. We want D. D is equals to square come this side. It becomes plus or minus root of R square minus L square. If you shift whole square to the RHS side, it becomes plus or minus square root. Means we get two roots. See, power 2 is nothing but we have two roots. One is positive root, again is negative root. Uh-huh. If it is only d, then we can d is 2. We write d is 2. Understood? Sometimes this is linear, but this is quadratic. Quadratic means we get two roots. It's not like all positive and negative, but we have two roots, plus or minus. Got understood? Yeah. What? Yeah. See here, if it is r square into L square root of r square plus L square, or root of r square minus L square, in this case, root is there for both. We can split this as root r square into root L square. But here, if we have to cancel, this entire term is one term. Even in this also, entire term is one term. But here, square root get cancelled, RL it becomes. But in this case, r square plus L square is completely one term. In this case, r square is separate, L square is separate. Whenever you get multiplication symbol, understood? It means we can split them into two parts. If we get addition or subtraction, this complete term is one term. So we cannot cancel. Understood? Yeah. Understood the steps? Very good. Yeah. See, so much intelligence you have become nowadays. No children's? Due to, due to this lockdown, you people have become so much intelligent. Correct? Uh, shall we try one more sum? Number 11. Question number 11. Yeah. The pure quadratic equation in the following is dash. Option A, x plus 1 by x is equals to 4. Option B, x plus 1 by x is equals to 0. Option C, x minus 3 by 4 is equals to 2x. Option D, 3x into x minus 1 is equals to 0. Yeah. Option? Can you tell me the standard form of pure quadratic equation? Yeah, in this, where is x square in this? Yes, man. Where is x square, man, in this? Where is x square? All are linear, no? X power 1 only is there, no? We want x power 2, no? No, child. Here, if you want to say pure quadratic equation means it should be in the form of ax square plus c equals 0, no? X power should be 2, no? But in this also, x power 1 is there, no? Children, the one who are not speaking, please mute your mic. I can hear your background noise. If not, ask your parents to please maintain silence. If not, you shift the place to the place where you won't get disturbed. Even we are getting disturbed so much behind by listening to your background noise. Yeah, tell me. Here x power 2 should be there, no? X square should be there, right? But here where is x square? You understood my point, what I am saying? Hmm? No. Till now option B was there. Suddenly option D. What children? You are shifting the party time to time. One time Congress, one time BJP, one time Janata Dal. Be in one party, man. Sure. Yeah, listen here. I'll give one small story. Listen to it and remember this carefully. Okay. In which language you all people are convenient? Can you tell me so that I can tell you in what- English? Okay. Okay, fine. देखो बेटा, both languages I will use. Don't worry. एक लड़का रहता बेटा. One boy will be there. One fine day, what he will do? एक दिन क्या करता है वो? एक दुकान को जाता. He will go to one shop to buy rice. To buy a packet of rice. One rice bag he wants to buy. चावल लेने के लिए जाता. जाने के बाद दुकान वाले को बोलता, ये चावल कैसा, ये चावल कैसा, ये चावल कैसा, ये चावल कैसा. He will ask plenty of questions to him. How is this rice? ये कच्चा की, पक्का की, स्टीम का की, पुराना की, नया की कर को बोल को. That shopkeeper will tell for him, sir, आप मेरे ऊपर भरोसा करो, ये लेको जाओ, बहुत अच्छा है चावल ये. But still he will not agree with that. He is telling, सर मेरे ऊपर विश्वास करो साहब, मेरे ऊपर विश्वास करो, ट्रस्ट ऑन मी सर, टेक दिस, रियली आई विल गिव यू 100% guarantee this rice is very good, very good rice. But still he will ask a number of questions to him. Understood? And at last what he will do, he will tell, sir, from this all the four samples at least take half of kgs of rice, you go to home. सर पहले जाको इस्तेमाल करो सर, बाद फिर विश्वास करो बोलता. पहले इस्तेमाल करो, सब टाइप के चावल को लेकर जाको पहले इस्तेमाल करो, उसके बाद मेरे ऊपर होना तो विश्वास करो. That happens. Again same boy, he will go to buy a cloth. Again even he also will ask a number of questions to him. सर ये कपड़ा धुए तो कलर जाता क्या? If you wash this cloth, color will goes, it will shed or it will not shed, it or it will tore or not. अंडरस्टूड. फिर कपड़े के पानी में डालने की वजह से कपड़ा छोटा हो जाता है या बड़ा हो जाता. n number of questions he will ask to him. What happens to this cloth? Even he also will tell same question. सर पहले थोड़ा थोड़ा पीस दे तुम्हें, पहले जाको इस्तेमाल करो फिर विश्वास करो. one fine day one fine day for that boy, his mom will think, no my boy, no my son has grown, अब मेरा बेटा, अब मेरा लड़का बड़ा हो गया है, मैं उसको शादी करना है. He will take him to one girl's house. Her mom will ask a number of questions to those people. चलने आता क्या? हाँ चल को दिखाओ. हाँ एक्सक्यूज मी, लिसन हियर. चलने आता क्या? हाँ चल को दिखाओ. गाने आता क्या? पकाने आता क्या? झाड़ने आता क्या? पोछने आता क्या? Whether you know to cook, or you know to sweep, or you know to wash clothes or not, what all the things you can cook, like that n number of questions she will ask to that girl. And at last he will ask to that boy, I mean that mom will ask to his son, उनके अम्मी बेटे को पूछती है, क्या बेटा लड़की पसंद है क्या तुझे? My boy, is the girl is nice, will you accept it or not? She will ask to him. बाद में लड़का सोचता सोचता, अम्मी इतने क्वेश्चन ना पूछ रहे ना, अम्मी एक काम करेंगे, मैं पहले इस्तेमाल करेंगे, बुला ले को जाको घर को, बाद विश्वास करेंगे. Their parents are telling, she is very good, she knows everything, but still these people are not trusting her. इसके लिए लड़का क्या बोलता, पहले इस्तेमाल करेंगे फिर विश्वास करेंगे. अंडरस्टूड चिल्ड्रन? अंडरस्टूड. हाँ. इसीलिए कभी भी कोई भी ऑप्शन को देखते ही आंसर नहीं बोलना बेटा, पहले उसे हमें इस्तेमाल करना, बाद में विश्वास करना. अंडरस्टूड? अंडरस्टूड. हाँ पहले अब हमें इसे भी क्या करेंगे बेटा, पहले इस्तेमाल करेंगे. मीन्स लेट मी सिंप्लीफाई दैट इनटू इट्स स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. ऑप्शन ए इज x plus 1 by x is equals to 4. So what is LCM? LCM is x into x square plus 1 is equals to 4, cross multiply, x square plus 1 is equals to x into 4 is 4x. We can see here highest power 2 and highest power 1 both are there. So option A is wrong. Option B, again x plus 1 by x is equals to 0. What is the LCM? LCM is x. X into x square plus 1 is equals to 0. then x square plus 1 is equals to x into 0 will become 0. 0 into x is 0. We can see in this equation only highest power is 2, no? Correct? It's matching with no ax square plus c equals 0. Here a value is nothing is there means we should assume 1. Here it's in the form of 1x square plus 1 is equals to 0. Correct, no? Understood? Got it? Yeah. So option B is the correct answer. Because in pure quadratic equation only highest power should be 2, not 2 and 1. Got it? Some of them have said me, sir, option D. Let me see even that. 3x into x minus 1 equals 0. 3x into x, 3x square. Plus into minus, minus 3x into 1, 3x is equals to 0. You can see x power 2 and x power 1 both are there. No? Understood? Understood, man? Children, did you understood what I said? Yeah, understood the concept? Yeah. So these are the type of questions you will get in your exam. Extraordinary questions you will get. No, children, no extraordinary. You will be getting as simplest as possible questions only. But you should be ready to identify what exactly they are asking you to find. Got it? Got it? Yeah. How many questions we have done? Yes? 11. Yeah. Next, take down question number 12. Question number 12. The sum of a number, the sum of a number and twice its square and twice its square is 78, full stop. The correct form of its equation, the correct form of its equation is dash. The sum of a number and twice its square is 78. The correct form of its equation is dash. Yeah. Sorry, children. What to do, man? This is the time. Okay. ನಿಮ್ಗಿಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ. ನಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸಗಳಿದೆ. ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಆಯಿತು, ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದೊಂದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಡೋಣ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಓಕೆ. Here the sum of a number and twice its square is 78. The correct form of its equation is option A, x plus 2x square is equals to 78. Option B, x plus 2x whole square is equals to 78. Option C, x square plus 2x is equals to 78. Option D, x square plus 2x whole square is equals to 78. See, it's so simple, believe or not. See, just you have to read the question and try to see, read the question and write it in the mathematical form. What is the question? Sum. Sum means listen to me. Yeah, listen here, man. Listen here. The sum means plus of a number. We don't know which is the number. Let me say x. Sum of a number. And means you have to come this side. Okay. The sum of a number and twice its square. Twice means double, that is x square, that is 2. Understood? Sum of a number and twice means 2 times of this number and square of that. Understood? Understood? Twice its square. Twice किसका बेटा? जो नंबर हम लिखे हैं उसका ट्वाइस करना है. What is the number we took? X. Twice means 2 times of that. Square means see the question here. Again, you are not understanding what I'm saying. The sum of a number. See, child, number means x we took. Understood? Twice means what? 2x. Twice means 2x. Twice of its square. What is the question here? Twice of its square. What do you mean by twice of its square? Twice. eh, whose twice is saying? Telling the twice of 2 or telling the number of x? Whose twice is telling? He's telling the twice of the number or twice of, twice of this or twice of this. Twice of 2 or twice of x is telling. Twice of twice the child, the sum of a number, and twice its square. It means what? It means x. It means x. Understood? You understood my point? देखो बेटा, सम का मतलब addition of a number. A number means x. नंबर को क्या करना है, हमारे को ट्वाइस करना है, पहले डबल करना है और उसको स्क्वायर करना है. नंबर को डबल करना है और वही नंबर को स्क्वायर भी करना है. ये ನಂಬರ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್? is 78 means is equals to 78. That is nothing but option A is the correct answer. X plus 2x square is equals to 78. Understood? Concept is clear? Yeah. This type of sums, no one homework for you people. You can try this. Let me see how better you people can do. It's up to you. Let me see. The length of a rectangle, the length of a rectangle is 4 centimeter more than the breadth, more than the breadth. Full stop. The area is 60 square centimeter. Full stop. This can be represented. This can be represented as. This can be represented as option A, x plus 4 is equals to 0. Option B, x plus 4 minus 60 is equals to 0. Option C, x plus 4 into x plus 60 is equals to 0. Option D, x plus 4 into x minus 60 is equals to 0. Next question. Sum of a number, sum of a number and its reciprocal, sum of a number and its reciprocal is 5 1 by 5, then the required equation, then the required equation is dash, then the required equation is dash. Option A, y square plus 1 by y is equals to 26 by 5. Option B, 5y square minus 26y plus 5 is equals to 0. Option C, y square plus 1 by y plus 26 by 5 is equals to 0. Option D, 5y square plus 26y plus 5 is equals to 0. Next question number 15. In the equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. If b is equals to 0, then the equation is, then the equation is, in the equation x square plus bx plus c equals 0. If b equals 0, then the equation is option A, affected quadratic equation. Option B, pure quadratic equation. Option C, linear equation. Option D, simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation. Similarly, in the equation, they have given the option, man. Simultaneous means two equations we solve, no? In like your pair of linear equation, equation one, equation two. Understood? Yeah, that's called as simultaneous. Two equations at a time we are solving. In the equation ax square plus bx plus c equals 0, if a is equals to 0, then this is then okay. Then the equation is same options you can take. Affected, pure quadratic equation, linear equation, simultaneous equation. Same options like above. A, B, C, D. Got it? Understood? Yeah. Next question number 17. The quadratic equation whose roots are whose roots are 1 and minus 1 is actually they have not given the roots for you people. Just a minute. In your syllabus they have not given this. Let me erase this part. No need. Some of the roots and product of the roots they have given in polynomials actually. It's deleted. No need to take that. Instead of that, let me take one more question. When 2m square is equals to 2 minus m is written in the standard form is written in the standard form, then quadratic equation becomes option A, 2m square plus m minus 2 is equals to 0. Option B, 2m square minus m minus 2 is equals to 0. Option C, 2m square minus m plus 2 is equals to 0. Option D, 2m square plus m plus 2 is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. Okay. Next, the sum of a number, the sum of a number and its square is 42. It represents it represents the equation it represents the equation option A, x square plus x plus 42 is equals to 0. Option B, x square plus x minus 42 is equals to 0. Option C, 2x square plus x minus 42 is equals to 0. Option D, x square minus x minus 42 is equals to 0. Children, are you understanding these steps? Yeah, very good. Yeah, these are the ways the questions will appear in your board exam. Understood? Yeah. Next, the hypotenuse of a right angled triangle. The hypotenuse of a right angled triangle is 13 centimeter if one side of the remaining one side of the remaining is 5 centimeter greater than the other comma they can be related, they can be related with each other, as option A, x plus of x plus 5 is equals to 13. Option B, x square plus of x square plus 5 is equals to 13 square. Option C, x square plus of x plus 5 whole square is equals to 13 square. Option D, x square plus of 5 minus x whole square is equals to 13 square. Understood? Have you understood the question? Yeah, last question. Sorry, I'll give man. Next question. The height of triangle. The height of triangle is 4 centimeter more than the base. Full stop. Its area is 30 square centimeter. This relation can be represented as option A, x into x plus 4 is equals to 30. Option B, 2x into x plus 4 is equals to 40. Option C, x into x plus 4 is equals to 15. Option D, x into x plus 4 is equals to 60. Okay, can you see me? Children, can you see me? Yeah, can you see the screen? Okay, very good. So I hope you have understood the class, right? Yeah, you try to find the solutions of these terms. Please mute your mics. You try to find the solutions for these questions. In case if you don't get, we solve in the next period. Okay? Okay? Yeah. One more class we take for this, and that is the end of this. Almost, and we start new chapter also. We are taking all the chapters also. Where you want to do? Yeah. Please mute your mics. Okay, I just wanted to tell you that still more number of problems are there. I'll give you a set of questions also. Now these questions you can try your level best. In case if you don't get, you can let me know. I'll try to find the solution for that. And one more important information is still if any of your friends who is willing to join for these online classes, please you can intimate them to join as early as possible. As the classes will get over, it will be difficult for us to repeat the classes. Okay, since we have very less time, and then too I have got very less time, by the way, more than you I have way less time, since I have got many commitments which I have to complete the task. So as early as possible I just want to complete my revisions part. For that reason I will try my level best to complete your syllabus as early as possible. And you can ask any of your friends who is willing to join for online classes. You can contact to me on this number 9964257448. This is my WhatsApp number. And if they want to, if they are interested to join for these classes, as you all knows it, We have started these classes for rupees 500, just one time charges processing fee for all the three subjects. We are taking mathematics, science, social, all the three subjects for rupees 500. One time charges you can pay and you can access our all online classes. As you all knows it, we are completing the revisions of your entire syllabus, and we are also giving you multiple choice questions, and we are suggesting you how to solve those problems also in our classes. First is we are completing the summary of the chapters. We explain you the basics, and then we give you the importance how to solve the multiple choice. Okay. I hope the class is interesting. If you have liked this class, and my dear students, I just like to tell you that one more important point. Please comment me in my YouTube channel in the below description, in the below comment box, how was these classes. Okay, whichever the class you people see, if any of my classes is been uploaded into my YouTube channel, okay, it's not like all the classes, any of my classes, whichever the classes I'm uploading, my online classes especially, if I'm uploading into my YouTube channel, please in the below comment box you can comment how was this classes and what video you want to make me next. If you like this class, click the like button and share this video as much as possible with your all friends. And my dear students, for the next year admissions for the regular students I'm speaking, for the batch 2021-2022, the admissions are opened in our coaching center, Evershine Coaching Center. If you want about our institute much more information, in the below description you can see we do have two branches in Bangalore, that is Tannery Road and Shivaji Nagar. Okay, if any of you people are interested to join for our coaching classes, especially your juniors, you can introduce about us to them, because you have already got an experience how is our coaching or how is our institute. You can just recommend them, you can just share your ideas with those people. Thank you, children. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, any of you who is watching this class, do subscribe and click the bell icon so that you can find the latest updates and notifications from our end time to time. Thank you. Keep watching. Take care. Good night.